beneath the Medoza Line, but we're hoping to raise our level.
Which it means it's shittier than Mexican radio.
Yeah, it's worse than
in
Mexican radio.
In podcasting, it's a different Medoza Line.
Yeah.
What is Mexican radio like?
I honestly have no idea. I only know that Stan Ridgway song.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Classic hit.
Oh.
Now you did radio.
I did do radio, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The two things I did was AM. I did AM radio.
Yeah.
High school football. I ran the board for my local radio station, and there's nothing more fantastic than small town AM radio that has
even. How about like doing a bunch of cocaine on a pedophile island?
That sounds better.
That's probably one.
And then small town.
And then two is
AM
small
radio.
town AM radio.
Yeah.
And then three is cocaine on a regular island.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the owner of that radio station, which I'd love to say its name, would do drugs, because like the radio station was like in shambles, but the office, like the program manager, was like oak. Everything else was like a rundown elementary school, and you walk into the station manager and it's just oak table, big sort of like a sexual abuse desk, like the type of desk that looked like Nick Offerman would do woodworking on. And down in the basement, these like a boys' summer camp bathrooms where the stall only comes down to like your waist level, so people can just see your junk as it lowers down onto the toilet. And
sort of penis visible but anonymous penis sort of vibe.
Yeah.
So the faces are obscured.
Yeah.
Only genitals.
Glory hole adjacent.
Sort of a metaphor for society itself these days.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. We're all living under short stalls. Used to be you'd see your neighbor, you'd smile at him, but you wouldn't see his cock.
Now you don't know what his face looks like, but you have his cock memorized, etched into your memory, perhaps.
Everybody's just on OnlyFans, but it's just like a live stream of some guy who has like a GoPro on a little gimbal coming off from his belt, and like that's the entire thing.
Oh, yeah.
And they have 1 billion subscribers.
Yeah.
Just Mad Mike Floppy, Westchester, Pennsylvania.
And this
$2 a month.
And this was the owner of the radio station.
I never met the owner. I only met the station manager.
Oh, okay.
Who was horrifically obese.
Yeah.
And had a short temper, and would
Italian.
I'm so fat I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
It was just like he drove a 3rd generation Dodge Caravan. The entire front driver's seat completely blown out, bolstering gone, everything. And he would get so angry at Comcast, like when our internet would go down, because we had like an AM stream, like during football season, like small town Pennsylvania, we had an AM stream.
Yeah.
We had the AM station was downstairs, FM station was upstairs, and then they had like this Dell Dimension laptop running Windows XP doing a live stream to their, GeoCities style page. And
there's guys in Williamsburg right now trying to figure out how to recreate that kind of setup.
Yeah.
Spending millions and millions
of their parents'
of
money.
Deutschmarks.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to get that kind of look in that
64 kilobits per second stream.
Yeah.
Like mono.
Baud, whatever baud means. Remember when things were measured in baud?
Yeah, like it's not even kilobytes. That's predated. Like
yeah.
Do you when you first went online, did you have cable, or was there still dial-up when you were growing up?
There was dial-up until I think my mom had dial-up until they like Verizon was like, we're just gonna cut. You can't have. We're not gonna. There's no phone lines anymore.
Right.
So yeah, it was always dial-up.
Yeah.
I didn't get cable internet until I was an adult, like high-speed internet when I was a 20-year-old, and I'm like, gee, I'm rich. I was making like $17,000 a year.
I can download everything off of LimeWire.
Yeah.
And iMesh. And Morpheus, there was Morpheus, like everything, all the little like feeder. Yes.
As long as I leave that shit running overnight,
I'll see one boob.
Yeah, the picture of Halle Berry from Swordfish.
Yeah, that was a big one.
That was the big hit on that, and Donald Duck getting a blowjob.
And the Vitruvian Man.
So
Leonardo da Vinci.
Full disclosure, I don't know if we should mention it now, but you guys, we sent Adam out with you guys for an afternoon.
Yeah.
The reason why we're friends, invited you guys on, You've got a very successful YouTube show.
Why, thank you.
Yeah. That's about. How would you summarize it?
Regular Car Reviews is a car show for people who don't like cars or hate cars. So, okay, we will talk about cars, but it's going to be framed in, and it sounds so highbrow, like in a sociological context, like where this car fits in with like popular culture or even general culture.
Yeah.
But then it just devolves into dick and fart jokes.
Yeah.
And just horrific images.
See,
I'm swallowing
we're
air
starting there. That's what Cumtown was, is the
Yeah.
horrific images, and we're trying to elevate to the that part.
Yeah.
So we need to introduce that, and Adam doesn't. Do you care about cars at all? You don't give a fuck.
I care about it only in the sense that if they earn me respect from people that I'm trying to impress.
I like that.
So we're trying to make
like
the
that.
Adam Friedland show something that we can get normal people, to not be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Who is this? This Jewish guy.
Yeah.
This isn't one of the ones I know, like Howard Stern or
Yeah.
Jared from Subway.
The two presidents of Israel.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a new one. And a big part of that is interviews. And, we had a little bit of trouble. We interviewed our friend.
who's directed multiple feature films. He was a producer for Abel Ferrara.